It's the end of the first day of IPC Apex Expo 2023, joined by Brian D'Amico. Hello again.
Hello, nice to see you again, Ian.
And you. Last year we were talking, we're getting back in the groove of it kind of thing, and now it feels just like normal, really, I guess.
This has been an awesome show, which is what everybody wanted, but
Yeah.
totally night and day between last year and this year. Night and day. Yep.
Yeah. You said your feet ached as well.
Oh, my feet, my back. I'm getting old. Maybe I got to lose a little bit of weight too, but the bottom line is, and actually just from talking as well, talking to customers, we ended up downsizing our booth because of the way the show was last year, right? So we went from a 30 by 40 to a 20 by 30, and we only have 5 machines with us this year, and we have people waiting to get on machines. So that's probably not what I wanted to see, right? But I love the fact, the fact the show turned out this well.
Yeah, no, it's fantastic. So what's happened for you in the last year, business-wise?
Business-wise, we did good. We grew by 22.6% last year, yeah. And I'm going to leave that 0.6 in there because we earned it. Yeah. So, 22.6%, which is great. Yeah. What's kind of wild is we have a lot of our products that we're selling. We're selling desktop machines, inline 3D AOI, desktop 3D AOI, and our MV3 Omni desktop 3D AOI system. It's literally the best desktop 3D AOI on the planet. There's nothing that can touch it. And the wild part is we sold nearly 45% of our products last year were these desktop systems, which was awesome. Yeah. Doing that combined with our MS11, which is our 3D SPI, did very, very well. And all these have won awards. They're really good machines, but ultimately it's kind of nice to see the company grow like that, especially last year compared to, 21 compared to 22.
And that's it. It's one thing producing a machine that wins the awards and is that good, but you need people to buy into it.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah. I mean, that's a good growth in the year, isn't it?
Exactly, yeah. Which is, it's a good thing. That's what you want to see, right?
Yeah.
So I'm hoping the same thing holds out for this year as well. Yeah. And from the attendance of the show this year, I'm thinking that it's doing pretty well.
Yeah.
I'm very pleased. I don't know about you. Have you seen it? I mean...
Yeah, to be honest, everyone is saying a similar thing. I think some people are a little bit surprised, because I guess expectations have been tempered by the past few years. I think, like you say, and you think... people coming out of that, and actually the world's a different place now as well. The economy. Well, certainly in Europe, the economy is very different. In America, inflation is, creeping up. So you do wonder whether that's going to affect things. People, last year in Minneapolis, we were talking about potential recession because that was hitting the headlines.
Exactly.
It doesn't seem as likely now, and probably the electronics industry is going to be okay anyway if it happened, because electronics is everywhere, isn't it?
I'm hoping so. I got fingers, toes, we're all crossed.
Yeah.
Totally.
But it's, the industry has had a shot in the arm through the electric vehicles side and everything, but people seem to have a different attitude now, don't they?
Yeah.
It's more collaborative, more let's grow everything together.
I believe that's an accurate statement. Absolutely. And what we've seen is, so there have been a lot more advancements in electronics, and it is due to, like you said, a lot of automotive stuff. For example, one of the systems that we have at the show is our Genesis pin machine. So we have a new Genesis series. The Genesis pin system is able to test automotive pins. We're talking up to 50 millimeters tall, and that's like the best spec out there. There are competitive systems, but nothing can do that. And the fact that we can do that, as well as lower-lying SMT devices with the same product. So we've designed that machine for the automotive industry because we have seen kind of an explosion in the automotive industry. A lot of Mexico, quite frankly. That's where a lot of the manufacturing is done.
Yep.
And then this year we also introduced a conformal coating inspection system. More people are doing conformal coating on machines, so quite frankly, they need to be able to inspect that. So some of the neat features that we put into these new systems, we have a PCB flipper conveyor option.
Right.
So you're able to inspect top side of the board, bottom side of the board. What it really comes down to is we have to be able to get maximum flexibility and maximum efficiency, because buyers and people who are looking to buy equipment for their manufacturing process they're investing in those machines that are going to have a big impact on their bottom line. And that's really what we've seen. So this year we have a lot of new software, a lot of new hardware, and that is in direct response to what we've seen as far as new products that are being introduced.
Yeah.
That's one thing MIRTEC's really good at. Sorry, I had too much coffee, so if I'm talking fast, but I need it. But ultimately, MIRTEC, we take pride in having the most technologically advanced products on the market. And we also take pride in the fact that we listen to what customers say, the voice of customer, and design and develop our products to match what they say. We have to be an ongoing resource to our customer base.
And the software is hugely important now as well, isn't it? Software that is straightforward and easy to use, easy to learn. It takes minimal investment in time and effort from the customer.
Absolutely. Yeah, people looking for simplicity. And of course, there's always that mantra, smaller, faster, cheaper.
Yeah.
So you got to respond to that stuff. And the machines that we've developed, that's really what we have on store for people, is being able to handle their new projects.
Yeah. And do you think it's heated up in the last few years, that need for development, that need to deliver something different? Like you say, conformal coating,
Yes.
for a long time it was, you could get away with a lot. Whereas now
Absolutely
it's got to be very consistent, and you need to be able to prove that that is all over the board. And inspections has changed hugely in the last few years, hasn't it?
You're absolutely correct. Yep. From components getting smaller to, we see a lot of wafer level devices that are making it into so you have SMT and wafer level devices on a small board. Once again, that's smaller, faster, cheaper. Basically, the boards are being condensed, right? They're getting smaller and smaller. Parts are getting smaller. People are starting to use more wafer level devices just because of the need to have smaller real estate, right, for the boards. So that's where you really, it's okay designing a product like that, but now you have to test it and make sure it's manufactured correctly. And that's where, vendors like myself, right, AOI company, SPI company, et cetera, we have to respond to that and develop systems that can handle those products. So yeah, there is a need for that, and that's what drives development. Yeah.
So is there anything on the horizon for you that you can talk about?
No, I pretty much blew it all. Actually, no. This has been all right. So, Apex is a really good place to show off new equipment, and the fact that we have basically 2 brand new machines, we have a new GUI interface, we have a host of new development software that we've introduced, like new algorithms and stuff for customers to look at. We've increased the speed of the system by 25%. There's been a lot of development along the way, so this really was the perfect time for us to introduce our new products. Of course, we'll probably have some more new stuff for Productronica, but that's going to be a while out yet. Yeah. So, yeah.
Fantastic. Thanks for sparing the time. Good to talk to you as ever.
No, my pleasure.
Hope the rest of the show is, I hope your back holds out.
Me too.
Yeah.
Me too.
Thanks a lot, Brian.
Thank you, Ian.